be stopped, and I'm back here with another Division 2 build video. I'm going to give you the build right away. It's a really good build. You can use it in PvE or PvP. Choose your poison. This is a Catharsis, 3-piece Lingmo, one piece Bellstone with the with the Emperor's Guard knee pads. You know, I have done many videos on the Catharsis mask, so we're not going to even go into too much about that. Vicious Cycle, you're going to get as much damage you take, you're going to get extra damage after you reach max stats to purges, and you get drops a healing cloud and also a removes all status effects. 3-piece Lingmo is going to give you explosive resistance, skill health, and LMG damage of 30%. Being that I'm wearing all blues, that 30% can mean a lot, especially when I got another 15% coming from my LMG, which is okay. So this is what we're running. This is how we're going to run this. I would rather have Adrenaline Rush on the backpack, but beggars cannot be choosers at this point. So we're going to be running with Perfect Unstoppable Force. Now, the reason why I made this video and I wanted to touch on something was that mortars in PvP are becoming really, really bad, I have to say. I normally don't go for a mortar turret because I believe mortar turrets are more for out in the open and things of that nature, but people have just been using mortar turrets to spawn camp people in their spawn to get those quick and easy wins, especially if you have 3 armor builds and you're trying to take out the mortar. The mortar's super tough to take down unless you're EMPing, and once you move to an EMP build, that leaves you vulnerable to attack.
Wipe out the enemy before you run out of
So,
reinforcements.
Let's see if we can reenact
Hostile
this.
artillery turret detected.
There it is.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Agent down.
There it is. As always, old mortar.
Hostile defender drone detected. Immediate
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Agent down.
You have got to be kidding me, right?
Agent down. Vital signs critical.
Shoot this fool!
Agent down.
Oh my god. He backed off instead of pushing in. Always push in with your team, man. Always push in with your team if you can. No man left behind.
Boost about to activate.
And there goes old mortar.
Boost now active. By allies. System.
Oh my god.
Hostile artillery.
There goes the mortar turret.
Turret detected. The enemy is acquiring the boost.
Wow.
Hostile defender drone detected. The enemy has acquired the boost.
Just effing wow.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected. Agent down.
Thank you. Oh my god! You gotta be kidding me.
Detected.
I had him dead to rights.
An agent needs assistance.
There goes that mortar.
The enemy is too strong. We might have to pull you out.
Mortar turret crazy.
Serious trauma detected. Agent incapacitated. Agent vital signs 0.
You're out of reinforcements. Hang in there. No one's retreating. The fight continues.
Agent down.
The specialization supply drop has been arranged for you.
Still a chance.
Supply drop is being claimed by the enemy.
Oofed.
The specialization
Someone's down there on the
supply
other
drop is
side
being
of us.
claimed by the enemy.
Hostile artillery turret detected. An agent needs assistance.
You're the only one left,
That is some
Agent.
bull.
Don't give in.
That is some bull.
Serious trauma detected.
You've been defeated.
My ticks alone should have killed him.
Agent down. Agent killed.
Interesting. 2 assists, 6 deaths. Horrible. Now, that is running. Now, we're going to try something different the next time and try to stay on the enemy's blind side. I like to push when my team is pushing, but sometimes I cannot do that. So I'm going to chalk that up. That's my fault. I should have played a little bit more strategic and a little bit more heads on. Let's hope we go up against that mortar turret again, and then you will see what I'm saying. This is the first time I didn't get trapped by that mortar turret in the turret. I mean, sorry, not in the turret, but in the spawn. But as you can see, that mortar turret did a lot of disruption. It is a very disruptive skill, and it's hard to get close enough to EMP that skill, especially with the radius and range on the mortar turret. It can hit you for almost across the map. It is very lethal in PvP. Even against somebody that's wearing 1.8, 1.9 million armor, he hit me with one mortar and it killed me. And a lot of times when people pull out mortar turrets and they see that, oh, well, they're only using mortar turrets and things of that nature, that deters people from PvP. Now, do I think the mortar turret should stay that strong? Yeah, I do. Do I think it should be able to reach into their spawn? No, I don't. And now we ask myself, what is the solution to that? The solution to that is, if someone spawn, it should bounce back and hit you. Problem fixed. All right, let's see what's going down. All right, let's try this again. Hopefully we don't get mortared to death.
Defeat the enemy before your reinforcements are spent.
I'm gonna push all the way up their back end. Hopefully I can catch them going up the stairs.
Hostile artillery turret detected.
There we go. It's a mortar turret. There we go again. There it is.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
I gotta go kill this guy with the turret. Got a principal.
Yeah. Mortar turret's gotta go.
Agent down.
There we go. Please take him out. He should be
Serious
gone.
trauma detected.
Oh no, someone still was. He still didn't die? Now I know I got some good unbreakable, but good damn. It still says 16-16, but one of them died. What the deuce?
Shows 2 of them died.
Agent down.
What in the blue blazes is going on here?
Boost. Hostile stinger hive detected. Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
So stupid they can just shoot it at their feet.
Online. Agent deceased.
Yeah, this is.
You literally just drop it while they're running. Oh, that was him.
Hostile artillery turret detected.
It says you killed him. On my screen, it's showing 16
The boost
to
is being
10.
taken by the enemy. The boost is
What's it showing on your screen?
I wasn't even in that.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
Yeah, that's the scummiest way to play, man. It's so stupid.
Oh my God! It's showing on my screen. It's showing like you all are killing people, but it's showing that we are not getting any kills.
Yeah, it still shows 16 lives for me, too. None of us got any kills, though, so how does that make sense?
That doesn't make sense because we've downed them more than once. Whoa, Jackson.
Can't even get close to this fucking guy.
Suicide run. There he is.
I think I got one of them. Oh no, he's right here. Hokage is the one with the fucking turret.
No, you don't.
Still hitting me with it. Wow. They do. Two of them have turrets. What am I saying? Fucking two of them.
Come here, boy. Yeah, I'll let you real quick. How you like it, motherfucker? Oh shit. What the fuck was that radius? Shit, one hell of a radius, I tell you that. That's all you can do.
Agent down.
They don't even fucking shoot their gun.
He doesn't shoot his gun. He just fires his mortar turret and hopefully he can catch you.
The enemy is about to claim the supply drop.
All right.
The
Time for old
drop has
EMP.
fallen into enemy hands.
We're gonna take some EMP time. Since we don't want to use our guns, well, we ain't gonna use our skills either.
Hostile artillery turret detected.
We already got it back. Wow.
Hostile striker drone detected.
Oh yeah, that hardwire.
Serious trauma detected. Agent down.
Suicide
Agent
bomber.
deceased.
I'm an outcast today. Suicide bomber.
Hostile explosive seeker mine detected.
God damn it, man.
Y'all want to use mortars? Okay, we can use
This
explosives.
is your
Let's
last
do
chance
it.
to come back before we have to pull you out.
Oh my God.
Serious trauma detected.
Oh my God. He just literally drops it and fires it. He literally can do nothing else. Let me get my EMP because something's wrong. Let's do this since this is back already.
An agent needs assistance.
Reinforcements are gone. It's up to you now. Nobody's pulling out. The fight goes on.
Boost about to activate. Boost now active. Hostile artillery turret detected. The enemy is acquiring a boost. The enemy has acquired a boost.
Oh my God. They ran me down because I was the EMP guy. There wasn't nothing I could do at that point.
Agent killed.
Boy.
An agent needs assistance. Hostile striker drone detected. Agent down.
They were running with all reds and a mortar turret. Mm-mm-mm. You can't make this stuff up. That's fine. 5, 6. I don't know what was going on at the beginning of that match. We didn't get no kills, and that just didn't make sense. All right, do we woo wee woo? All right, my Lingmo last match was able to put 2 down, and I was able to hit one with a Seeker Mine and a Sticky at the same time because I didn't realize that my skills hadn't changed, which is a problem too in conflict. Like it doesn't reset your skills, so you have to wait until your skills go on cooldown to change your build. I think they need to revert that back to the way it was, where you can change your build in conflict when you are in a fight, where you can switch it up midway to do something different.
Would pop on efficient, then they'll pop on unbreakable, then they'll pop on glass cannon. It is what it is because it takes time to do that, first of all, and it takes less time to for people to adapt to situations if we can't do it on the fly. Like I would say, at least let us have our loadout where we can switch our loadout. Say, for instance, we're a certain distance from the enemy, or we run back into our spawn. We should be able to switch back and forth. Okay. Ooh, excuse me. I was using this EMP build for the most part of it, but I used the Seeker instead of the sticky bomb, and I also used this, and I got a couple of kills with that. But the thing about it is that I'm noticing is that as much damage as I do, it's not the damage that I get from an old red build, you know? And a lot of people are going to say, well, get your crit chance and crit damage up and things of that nature, but that eliminates my survivability because I don't have any regen or hazard protection. Now, this game has been utilizing different mechanics for years now, and some mechanics evolved, some did not. Some things got buffed, some things got nerfed. Um, I think I think some nerfs should be reverted.
Our EMPs should be stronger for EMPs, like maybe a block, maybe a half a block, something like that, for a copacetic for those people that like
It's
nerf. It's a
players from using certain things. EMP with a higher radius and guaranteed to catch that mortar turret guy. Oh yeah. Even if you flash fire it, oh yeah, you talking about perfect. Ooh, apology.
But I just ran into this and I said I'm gonna make a video on it. Um, like all these builds are really really good, okay? Especially your damage builds, which is this is a
Which is two-piece Providence, one Petrov, one Overlord, and one. It's just this thing will rip through just about anything, but you gotta be really really careful. Okay.
perfect glass cannon. So even so, especially if you're going up against mortar turrets, let's just face it, you are going to be in a world of hurt going up against those mortar turrets with a build like this. This build is going to leave you open to uh, basically anyone that's going to chase you down, because they have to have someone chase you down. If you're the EMP guy, they're going to say, get the guy with the EMP. Let's get him out of here first, because then we can use our skills to take out the other players. Now, then you have your tank builds. Tank builds usually draw out mostly damage builds like Umbra Initiative, all red builds, and Perfect Glass Cannon, uh, Fox's Prayer, Contractor Glove, damage to armor builds, and things of that nature. Hazard protection builds do the same thing. Where what I would like to see happen for the game in fighting is um, checks and balances with stuff that we can utilize to combat. Say, for instance, someone comes out with a status effect build and we're wearing hazard protection. I don't believe we should burn, bleed, or blind with a hazard protection build on if we're at 100% hazard protection. I do believe that if we're at a certain level of explosive resistance, we should not have to get staggered by explosions, nor do they do the type of damage. Maybe they should do 50 to 70% less damage than it normally would be for somebody that is not wearing that build. So therefore, you have to pick and choose the battles that you get into. If you see somebody with high armor and hazard protection, and I know what people are going to say. Well, that's going to have the bunk builds be the best builds in the game. No, it won't, because if they go up against a damage build, which is a all red core build, I feel like that is true. You should melt everything in the game as an all red build, because as an all red build, if you do not kill that person right away, you are dead. So I say checks and balances like that, not nerfs, but checks and balances. I think you should buff certain stuff so therefore it can be utilized to combat some of the stupid stuff that the game, well, not the stupid stuff the game is has, but to circumvent things that the game is doing. Like it's always good to have a counter for everything. If you drop a electric gun, you should drop a if you drop a electric gun, you should drop shock resistance. If you drop a fire gun, fire resistance build, blah, so forth and so on. You know where I'm going with this, so I'm not going to even waste your time on that, because as you can see, I played a bunch of, I got 20 conflict caches here. So I didn't just come to this conclusion lightly. I had to come to this conclusion over time. And I see why people play PvE more than they play PvP now, because PvP sometimes can be frustrating when you have certain things that are baning you, you know? And I played a lot of Conflict today, and I've also done the Scout for today. The Scout, go to Potomac, go to Potomac. What is this? Potomac Park or Potomac something? What is this? West Potomac? Yes, West Potomac Park. So you go to West Potomac Park, do 3 activities, and flooded levee control point, and do a random bounty. And once you do these 3 things, you will move on in your progression. My progression right now is Scout. I am already ready for Scout number 5, which is in 6 days, 0 hours. We are well on our way um, in this season, so it's good to see that. I've collected all 3 scouts so far, or sorry, all 4 scouts so far, and I plan on keeping up. And each time you complete a scout, they give you different stuff. You know, we've been getting exotic components for the last scout missions, which I'm not too mad about because we need as many exotic components as we can if we want to get. Oh, excuse me. If you heard that, say I heard that. Tell me to go to bed, Anubis. All right. Thank you very much for tuning in to me again. This is not really a rant. This is more along the lines of be careful. Some days you're going to have those really good runs where everyone's going to be using weapons. Then you're going to have those really good runs where people are going to be using skills. And then there's going to be those really bad runs where you want to use weapons and because you're having fun with the build you have, but people are using EMPs and stickies and all the bells and whistles. Like I said, if we can get some stuff in the game with checks and balances that will alleviate some of that stuff, I'm pretty sure the gaming experience for PvP in Division 2 would be a lot better. Now, I do believe that we should remove a couple of game modes called like Domination and what's the other one? Team Elimination. Those are 2 of the most trash ones because for the simple fact is it does not give a feel. It's more of along the lines of a gimmicky type thing, kind of like a Fortnite type of deal. And we don't want to have that in Division at all. So what I'm going to say to you all is I want you all to come up with your own ideas for builds and things of that nature. Of course, I'm going to put up my ideas for builds. I got some crazy stuff in the works. I'm going to be doing more PvE focused builds now. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do some more PvE focused builds because I feel like the PvP aspect of this game is not as prominent as it once was. If it ever goes back to being the place to be, I will do a lot more PvP builds. I'm going to have some here and there, don't get it twisted, because I like to play PvP. Don't get it wrong. I like the Dark Zone. I like Conflict. I think Dark Zone could be better. I think Dark Zone needs a revamp. I'm loving that Ubisoft is making moves to hire new people and put people into place where they can get the game rolling the way they want to get the game rolling. And it looks like the gaming community is about to have an ethereal shift anyway, because let's face it, we all know the state of things. I'm standing in the White House right now. We all know who is going to the White House, correct? All right. So being that we already know who's going to the White House, let's not pretend or try to denounce the fact that what's going on is going on. everything is shifting. Even our entertainment is shifting because the simple fact is, as much as we like to do things to be politically correct, I don't believe political correctness is the right thing all the time. Yes, I said it. I don't believe political correctness is the right thing all the time. Now, political correctness is okay to be out there in the world with everyone, where you're just sitting here and you're just being so politically correct about everything. But let's face it, we all have opinions. Now, what I would like to see is everybody respect everybody's opinion, whether it goes to gaming or whether it goes to just life in general. I, I preach love all the time over anything because love is over everything. Now, I'm not going to be preachy on my video because there's been too many people being preachy all over social media, whether you're right, left, or in between. But what I will say is that as long as you respect each other, and as long as you love each other, everything will always come out to be the right way. If you don't believe me, give it a try. Love somebody. Just love somebody that you know, love somebody that you love, and just let your life be great, you know? I make videos on YouTube for video games and stuff like that because it's fun, it's soothing to do, you know. Um, if I make it to 100,000 subscribers, huzzah. If I never make it to 100,000 subscribers, or if I make it to 1 million subscribers, I'm still going to be same old me. Anubis can't be stopped because there's an in-game version and there's an out-game version. Neither one of them can be stopped. You know why? Because I've always had love in my heart and respect for every player that I come up against and respect for every person that I run into. This is your boy Anubis Can't Be Stopped. I'm going to leave this video on a high note as always. Like and subscribe to the video. Help a player out. I would like to get to 100,000 subscribers, and I can do that with this community. You have a good one. Stay frosty out there, agents, and I'll see you in the next one.